Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to review yet another bag. And you remember, if you've seen my other bag review videos, I was looking for a specific bag for my needs for my then upcoming EU trip, wherein my intended gear was like couple of lenses, one telephoto and one medium and then one wide angle lens and one camera body, with some space for travel accessories, extra batteries and some snacks or whatever, right? So in the pursuit of that kind of bag, I ended up reviewing maybe like 5-6 good brands. You should check the list. Whatever I reviewed, like Wander and there was Wander Pocket and some other, I don't remember the exact names. Finally, just before the trip, I got this Gura Gear Kiboko CityCommuter 18-liter bag, 18-liter plus, that's what they call. There are two variations in 18-liter. One is a classic 18-liter and the commuter 18 liters. Classic and commuter, the change is basically the top. Basically, classic has a simple zipped separated top section, wherein commuter has a roll top, as you see in this. This is the commuter one which I picked up basically, and this this is the first or second bag which I can authoritatively say what are the plus and minuses, because I literally used for like 15 days on cruise, on walk, on hike, in trains and in city buses all over the Europe, especially Spain, Rome, France, and couple of islands of Spain and France. So I have a real good practical experience of this bag, and at the same time there are nuances with this bag that also I'll explain, which it depends on what is your needs basically, right? So everyone has a special need, not special but a specific need, what they are looking in a camera bag or camera backpack basically, not bag. I mean, there are thousands of bags you can get, but camera backpacks are very niche product in my perspective. There are really good brands out there. They manufacture nice bags, and again, everyone needs is different. So in that perspective, you can check out what suits you, what doesn't suit you. So let me go over this bag. This is, if you look at it, it has a unique design. None of the bags in the market has this kind of design. This is a front two pockets where you can add on things like your passport or travel essentials, extra batteries, cables, quick accessible things. It has two flaps, if you see this, right? It has two flaps, and there are multiple pockets, and there are even side pockets you can put in. And they have given a little bit of expansion into these bags. If you the front pocket, if you look at it, it can slightly stuff in. It's not like super tight. And it's not just for show. In a way, it can literally have things inside. I did pack a lot of stuff in this front pockets. And these two is a tripod. Extra straps, you have to buy them separately. It's about like $30 I think, but I was trying to be like more street smart, and I thought, oh, I can get something cheaper in Amazon, like $9. There are several straps you can get, but they are all big. Even if you find small, it won't suit perfectly. So finally ended up getting it from B&H. The same for the Gura Gear. They only provide this, and this particular trap is easy to use. If you just unlock this and you can expand it, and there's a magnetic strip locking kind of mechanism. Not mechanism, it's a simple, like very well designed stuff. This is a strap. You can just wrap it up and lock it, so it won't be dangling the extra length. That's one big advantage. Ignore this for a minute. I'll talk about this in detail. And on the top, the best part of this bag is the locking mechanism. These are magnetic, very well designed. I think these are the best of best. No other bag I reviewed has this. I mean, there are some bags which has a magnetic latches, but nothing beats this. I mean, practically I used it for 15 days with crowded places and quick things, and it's very easy. You just tap it, it will lock it, and you can just pull it up. That's it. If you want to loosen up, it's simple. That's all. So it's the most efficient latches I ever seen on any camera backpack. That I can watch. I mean, I have seen I'm crazy about bags. I have like 10 bags already. I still keep on looking for a better bag. Yeah, this is the roll top, which literally goes up about, see, my hand. But it's not too wide enough. If you look at this, it's not too wide. You can put maybe couple of sandwiches and some extra batteries, or even you can put a telephoto lens. It has a cushion till up to here. It is padded, so you don't have to worry. One layer, and top you can just, again, this is a magnet. You can just lap it up and you can just put it like this. I mean, this you don't carry like this usually, especially in Europe where a lot of pickpockets and theft happen on the road. You like things won't fall out or whatever, right, when you're operating on the bag. So this is a very helpful feature. And if you open up, right, there are pockets here. I'll do a camera top view also in a bit, but like there are pockets here. All sides there are pockets. You can keep stuff things. So look, I kept cash, passports and other stuff when you want to keep it very safe. And you can just latch it up like this. So you don't have to worry. It just goes up. And it has a grab handle which is pretty strong, because I stuffed this bag like crazy. It was fully packed, and I had total confidence in the load taking capacity of this grab handle, because they have multi stitches, something they claim, or they show up their videos in their site. It has like a strong stitching on the top, especially to hold up the load of these. So that's one good advantage. And okay, I did have a lot of other attachment added to this. I do have my PGY Tech Beetle clip camera. This I love it because I always like when you're not using the camera, you can simply latch it onto your strap. It's very convenient. But using that with this bag, I'll talk about that in a bit. Actually, when I was on the go, I had this latch on this, and this side I had another mount for my Insta360 X5. So I don't have to carry it in a gimbal or a selfie stick and all. So it's always recording on my shoulder, all 360 views. So that's the thing I did. And the main part of the bag, or you can say a backbone, the back itself, not before going to the inside, the back itself is well cushioned, and there's a luggage strap. You can put it, I like the horizontal straps on the back, because some of them, like PGY Tech has a horizontal, which I don't like, where you put a bag like this, you can't open things from top or side. It's very inconvenient. I don't know that who decides to use or plan such bags. I don't like that. So this is well on that. And once you open up, this opens up entirety. The straps are not opening together with the back. You have to fold it. Sometimes they come in a way, but it's okay. It's a minor detail, not big thing. And if you look at this, right, I customized. I mean, Gura Gear, like with the bag, they give tons of dividers, a lot of variations. But I still ended up customizing with my own dividers. This is from Peter McKinnon bag. I got a separate kit, a divider kit, which are thin and strong. So that was the purpose I bought it, like, because I needed more space, especially with all my gear. And this is from Brevite. This is a newer 2026 version dividers, a bit stronger. I wanted a curved thing. I mean, I could have done with their Gura Gear's dividers. I'll show them in a bit. They were a little not strong enough, stiff. But the body is all strong enough. It is kind of like holding the shape. And even when you keep it vertical, it most of the time stands still. So this is what I did, and I'll show in a bit what all things you can load into this with this configuration. And these pockets, you can't keep much unless you have really low occupying stuff here. Like for example, I put my 24 to 70 vertical. It bulges, it projects a bit, so I can't put anything here. But here I had an iPad put up, and maybe I had some cables put up on this. And also on this space here I put my the SD card boxes, those kind of stuff. And also I'll load it up and show you. So that's the loading part. One of the biggest hurdle for me, for most of the bags which I liked previously, if you're seeing my videos you can make out, there are two main criteria. I wanted more pockets to keep accessories and quick accessible stuff on the front and side, and the side access should be big enough so that camera should be easily taken out without much struggle. So this has a decent size. I can fit in Sony a7 IV Mark IV. Only thing is I couldn't put it with a cage or a base plate. I had to take it out. Anyhow, I didn't have a use of base plate on travel. A4 is big enough to get a better grip on the hand. If it's the A7C2 where I'm shooting with that requires a base plate because it's very small. So even with the C2, I think it will go fine in this. That's one good advantage of this particular bag. That's why I chose this has pockets and a decent access, because PGY Tech bags previously I reviewed has really good accessible side pockets, very nice. They are the best, but the problem is they don't have any front pockets. They are all hidden, or like it's useless pockets. So you have to do a mix and match. What is your best or the most needed feature in a bag? For me, those are, because especially while traveling, if I'm going through a car and locally I don't mind less pockets, but if I'm traveling internationally, I need a lot of pockets, because a lot of small stuff, starting from your passport, tickets, boarding pass, maybe light snacks, candy bars, your cables, your chargers, a lot of stuff you need to put it in. So that's where this bag excels. And the last part, for this size, this is the lightest with all the combination. I mean, Brevite is lightest, I think, even though it's 22 liter, but it's not strong enough. I was always worried when the bag falls. I was little concerned it might damage my equipment inside. But this is like built like a tank, very stiff and solid inside. In fact, it fell like a couple of times in my trip, especially when I put it in the luggage strap on my cabin luggage. It flipped. Cabin luggage rolled or imbalanced or whatever happened, it flipped. It fell at least 2 or 3 times in the airport. Luckily, none of my gear is damaged. That's a I'll say big plus point. So yeah, on the side it has an expandable water bottle. It looks tiny, but it can take really big bottles. So the side pocket is magnetic, the water bottle pocket. You can use it for a water bottle, or you can hook up a tripod. This strap comes with the bag. You don't have to attach, it's already attached completely. But I got the front strap for the tripod mainly because I wanted to carry my water bottle. I always carry my water bottle. And this is a decent size. I think it's a 22 ounce water bottle. Let's see, what is the ounce size? Sorry, it's a 500 ml, 17 ounce water bottle. This goes easily, very easily, and in fact you can put some other small stuff here. So that's nice, and if you don't use it, it flaps back so it won't like expand and bother you again. Like, especially when I say bother, it literally helped me because the whole design is so tight. You see this, right? Very rectangle box like. It perfectly fits your back. It won't go beyond it. It's especially useful when you're traveling through crowded areas like metros, city buses. What else on the bag on the outside? I will show loading things on in the bag as well as putting the tripod and all in a bit. The one thing bothered me is the back straps. maybe I might be wrong. I wish I'm wrong, because when I started the journey, I had a severe neck, shoulder muscle pull. In fact, the day I was flying, I just couldn't lift the bag like this and put it on my back. So I ended up putting this in a carry-on luggage, at least to give it, like it just happened just like 12 hours before my flight. I put my neck. So I ended up putting it in a trolley, and I gave like a 20 hours rest. I took some painkillers, some medicine, superficial medicine on my back. It helped. From Barcelona, I was able to carry it all along for 15 days. So I felt it's very painful. Maybe it is because of my neck pain, or comparatively, it feels strong, but like they kind of dig in on your shoulder. Like it should have been a little bit wider, I feel, at least for my body. So I could have got extra bone support on the strap, especially when added this kind of camera mounts. It adds up extra load on your back. If you look at this, right? Come on. So yeah, this loads, right? It pulls, and it was a little bit of painful. I had done this before with my other bags. They usually start hurting me like maybe after 3-4 hours of walking or hiking. And also it doesn't have a, what do you call this, some bags have that like extra pull. You can pull it up like this, so it kind of relieves your load on your back or even the shoulder. There's an extra strap which pulls the bag a little bit up. Yeah, I think think tank bags have those kind of things, but this doesn't have. I wish these guys are listening to feedbacks from people like me and try to improve. And the other biggest drawback was being a camera bag, there's no extra hooks to add on things like accessories like beetle clip. A lot of newer camera bags are coming up with hooks. So the issue with that is I ended up adding an extra pad which creates a bulkiness, especially when you're taking up and taking down the bag. And it's a custom, right? I bought some padded backpack shoulder cushions, and I did a hole and I put my beetle clip. I think in the clip, it was so annoying, I got rid of this directly using it with a beetle clip. The problem with these kind of clips is there is a metal base, so it starts pushing your body, like especially if it moves a bit. On the right side, I told, right, I had a Insa X5 mount which was like digging into my bone all the time. It hurts after some time. So if they have those extra hooks or provision to put up these kind of extra accessories, that would be great camera bag. So that is the one major drawback I felt in all my 20 days travel. I did like multiple countries, lot of walking every day, at least like 5 to 6 miles easily walking with all the gear. That is the only complaint I had on that. And the other complaint, I think some other reviewers and some blogs have mentioned, when you unzip this, right, these straps sometimes come in between. Not only here, unzipping the back is okay, but this side one, right, imagine you are having like this, right, and you turn it, you see this, it just hits the strap directly. The design, somehow if the strap comes from here, it would have been much easy to open. It's not a big deal, you just move your hand and be more cautious when you're pulling the zip, so it can be opened up easily. So that's one other drawback. What else I can say? And coming back to earlier, I talked about the zipper pulleys, right? This is specially for my Europe trip. Please, I'm not offending any Europeans, but that's a fact. There's a lot of pickpocket and theft happens in public transport and even on the streets. Everyone cautioned me. In fact, last year also I seen that my cousin lost a lot of money and valuable from their backpacks. They were stolen in public transport. So what I did is I searched a lot. I think there's one brand, maybe Wander, they have the patented design. There's a zip locks. I mean, the worst case you can do is you can get a simple TSA type locks and put it on the external zippers. but that probably will attract attraction for theft, because they think that, oh, there's more valuable. So obviously when you put a lot of locks and it's visible, people might get attracted to that. Oh, there's something must be there, that's why he has put a lock. So this is very simple lock. I found it. I'll put a link in my video in the bottom. It's like a $9 a pair, or 2 pairs basically. It's very simple mechanism lock. You just put it. Even now and then I get confused. Yeah, if you see this, come on. Yeah, from this side, you just insert like this. Where is this? I put a reverse. It has to be like this. See, it's been a week. I came back. I already forgot how to put this. Where my son picked up very easily. See this locks, and it's very difficult for them to assume how do you open that without you feeling or noticing it. They can simply cut the whole thing and open it, but again, it is a deterrent, right? It is not total preventive, but luckily it really helped me. I traveled a lot in public transport in this entire trip. Like in 16 days, I only used 2 or 3 times Uber. Maybe one of them is also like last trip to the airport, early morning, 2 a.m., something like that. And also here, another thing I forgot, there's a secret zipper pocket here where you can keep some extra valuables, cash, and there's a hidden air tag slot inside here in this pocket. So I kept some extra currencies from different countries. So to be more safe, what I did is I found some clips on Amazon, and I put a pulley to this particular zipper. And what I used to do is like you just like loop it inside. So this zipper is also not too obvious, but it is difficult to open without you noticing or feeling it. Even though it's on your back, you can feel it. Someone tried to fiddle with this. So that's another thing I did on this bag. And coming to the material of this bag, it is called X-Pack or they claim it's the best, the toughest material and the lightest material in the market. I think parachutes are made of that or something like that. I forgot what exactly technical term of this. It looks like a very plasticky, but the feel is not plasticky or rubbery. Like if you feel the wandered bags, right? They all feel like a raincoat. I don't like that. This doesn't feel like that. And the bottom, I don't see any scratches or anything. I just literally kept it anywhere, like pebble beaches, mud, and all over the place. Wherever I was going, if it is heavy, I used to keep it down. So I don't see it. It looks still brand new. I don't see any marks. Sometimes there are some dust, like mud or something. You just dust it off, it went off. Like I didn't have any stains. And I chose a black, and there are like they have 3 colors probably. And there is a 30-liter version, and the 18-liter classic has no side access, no camera side access. It's a camera bag though, but there's no side access. I don't know why they did like that. Only commuter bag. If that bag had a side access, probably I would have taken, because at least before I did the travel, I was not a big fan of roll top. But now I feel roll top is really helpful, because if you don't using it, you can reduce the size. If you're using it, at a time I already filled it up, like when we went on the beach excursions through the cruise, we did a lot of local shopping, souvenirs and other stuff and all. My son used to get so many stuff, put it here. So in that time, it really helped. I didn't have to worry of carrying an extra bag. So yeah, this is the exterior of this bag. Let's jump inside, loading into this bag, and see what all things we can put in. So this is the top view, you can see. And this is the side dimensions. You can make out how wide it is. And see, there's some stain, but you just rub it off, it's gone. Nothing sticks to this. Yeah, this is a Kiboko, how do you spell? Kiboko CityCommuter 18 liter plus. Plus basically stands for this roll top. The classic one just says 18 liter, probably. This is the side access, wherein it's a big enough to go Sony A7 IV. We'll go through that in a bit. And these are the zippers I was talking, zip locks basically. I'll post that. See how it gets opened, right? You just flip it, nothing, and you slide it up, and you have two things. They come apart. And these are the side pockets, front pockets. Sorry, I have the extra lock here for the hidden pocket. I customized that. So if you look at this, right? And the other thing is, this is a RFID slip, RFID protected pocket. So you can safely keep your passport and credit cards and stuff, especially you're traveling in the airport and all. There's a high amount of theft reported in airports, especially scanning your data, collecting your data through the scanners, handheld secret scanners. So these are the pockets. I literally used these maximum stuff. Like if you see this, right, there's a air tag already put in, but the air tag goes from here. There's a secret hidden pocket. If you see this, right, see that there's a air tag slot. You can just put a air tag there, and plus something extra which you want to conceal. So, but this zipper is not totally protected. Anybody can open it. That's why I did this special locking mechanism, put some kind of clip. This is basically a clip from what you call those military style bags you get, right? From those stores or those websites, you can get this kind of a, it's a plastic clip, so it doesn't add much weight. You can lock it up. You added a pulley and you can lock the zip. This is another simple way of doing that. Since I added this, I can pull that. Yeah, anyway. Coming back, okay, let's go with the top, right? The top basically, I told you, right, this is the best ever locking mechanism. See, it's very simple. It locks up and you slide it like this, opens up. But if you don't know how to open and all, you will be struggling. I mean, the people who are basically, it's not you but someone else trying to steal things. If not this bag, then it is easy on the top. And this, you opens up the roll top like this, and there's again magnetic latch here. There are two magnets hold up, so it's wide enough. If you see, right, there are pockets here, pockets here, pockets here, and pockets here. So you can stuff this, and this you cannot adjust. This is a fixed weight. I mean, the back side, it's a fixed stuff. I mean, I'll show you in a bit. To open up the back, you flip the side, the straps aside, and you can just open the entire back. And this is what I was saying. So I think this should be the better view. Yeah, entire bag opens up, and you see this, right? There is pockets, and there is a iPad sleeve and there's a laptop sleeve. I was just using iPad, and I had some rain covers put in for the camera. That itself, with that, is thick enough, and it will protect everything inside. Even for the laptop, there's a padding, right? It's not directly open to the elements, like it doesn't directly touch. There's a real good padding inside, thick foam, I think. And this is also a magnetic latch. I mean, a lot of places they use this magnetic latches. These are like beautiful. I love that. And they give many dividers. If I show you, crazy amount of dividers. So you can rebuild the entire new bag with this. But with lot of playing around, I used custom dividers from Peter McKinnon bag kit. And this is from Brevite, and these are original. Comes with a Kiboko. The biggest design issue for me with that layout, like the default layout is that this divider comes like this. You can create this same shape but in a flip manner. The problem was that when I mean if you look at their video, or even in B&H has their advertising video, they show up, right? And the camera, I wanted camera to be pulled out like this because it's on my back. When I open it up, it opens up like this. But in their design, the camera has to be flipped like this. So that's a disadvantage I felt. I mean, I don't like keeping my camera reverse and pulling it reverse and then again rotating. It's time consuming and it's a headache. So that's why I ended up redesigning this entire block to put my camera in reverse order. So that means when I'm on my shoulder, when I tilt the bag and try to pull the camera, I can directly pull it like straight up. So let me show what all cameras I put, the gear. These are the things I carried, I think. No, where is my 16mm? Where did I keep my 16mm? There are too many. Oh yeah, it's here. These are the main items I carried. So the beast I call is my 70-200 G Master Mark II. This fits perfectly here. And at that time while traveling, I removed the base plate mainly because it will be much easier to pull out the camera. So you go like this basically, because when you flip it out, right, when you open it up, it comes out straight. And I put my 16mm here. I don't have the I have the this is my Insta X5. So right now I removed the battery. I had it like this. Case was in my backpack, sorry, my main check-in luggage. And I have a battery packs here. Many batteries I kept like this, right? These are the Insta batteries. And here I kept my these are the memory card holders, and there is an iPad here. So these all fit perfectly nice. And in fact, right now I have mounted this 24-70 lens, and I'll show you. This is 16mm, very short. So I still have some space. So at an instance where I had to take out this and put the 16mm onto the camera, I ended up putting where is the marker? So I even put this big, it's a medium size lens. It can go up. There's really a little projection, but it didn't bother me on the back. I was able to close it because there's a plenty of cushion. The bulge doesn't show up, and inside also there's a cushion. You don't have to worry. See the 16mm, you can feel a bit, but it's not a big deal. For short term, you can carry like that. That saves up a lot of space. So and only thing, when I put this, you don't put anything in the bottom zipper because that will push. But remaining you can put like cables and other stuff. So this is the configuration I used, and the whole weight probably was more than 10 kilos with all this gear. I mean, these are my main travel, but when I was in a cruise, I used to pick and choose what lens on that day based on the location I'm going. So that's what I did. See, this is just the camera gear, and I put all my I have like instant cleaners, kit and other stuff. I kept it here. And at the basically while international travel time, I loaded back with some other extra cable and stuff, and the top was loaded with my meds and extra batteries, backup batteries for phone and for the camera gear and all those things. So that easily fit. Let me take out these extra dividers, keep it aside, and let me show you the tripod which I carried. I carried the Benro Cinebird TCB15. This is the lightest tripod. It's even lighter than my Peak Design. This is a Peak Design carbon fiber tripod. Maybe it is little stable. This one is little stable, but this is very light. I love this. The only flaw in that is the tripod head sucks. They have something like a reverse ball and some. I had an issue with that. My camera almost fell once because it was not locking strongly. So I changed the tripod head to a small rig. Oh no, this is a leaf photo tripod head. Somewhat compact. This is the. I think this is a small rig Arcasus plate, but then nevertheless, altogether this is much lighter than the Peak Design. So all you have to do is what I was doing was you unlock this. Okay. See, they have given like the smart designs, right? Like you don't have to worry about the straps dangling and all. So you can just pull it up. Especially it helped me in Rome a lot. I think I did better 2 legs inserted. And you tighten this. No, I did like 3 legs only, probably. Yeah. On the bottom, I put it on the 1 leg or 2 legs. Yeah. This way, it feels stable also. It's not like pulling you one side. This is what this is my first bag which I'm carried the tripod in the center of the bag, not on the side. So I felt it's very comfortable. I was a little skeptical before I bought the bag. I mean, like before I did this carry, and there were a couple of instances where I wanted to do some night photography. I needed a tripod or late evening kind of thing, so I had to carry the tripod. So that's how I used it. And this is again once you're done with the use, either you can keep the strap on the bag itself or you can take it out. So just wrap it up back so this is not dangling. Yeah, you can take these straps easily. You get these kind of straps all over, but this is designed for this bag, so it fits perfectly, right? So yeah, in this way you can. Come on, why I'm fumbling? Okay, yeah. See, so this is the Kiboko coming. Oh, I don't want to make my camera fall. Okay, so this is about the Gura Gear Kiboko CityCommuter 18L plus camera backpack, and more to come. I don't think I'll stop pursuing my perfect camera bag. This is very, very close to my needs. I'm still waiting for a Brevite Max, Jumper Max, I think they're calling it. It's getting launched in the mid-June or July, early July. I'm waiting for that. But so far, this is the best one, very compact one, very, especially if you're doing like a day trips every day. You can carry a lot of gear with a personal personal items and some accessories with this. I love this bag, and also weight wise it is, I think in this segment they are the lightest with all these combinations. Some other bags are there, but they have, once you add the dividers and all, they weigh more, and the quality, I mean the bag, I didn't feel the bag outside, like I didn't like the feel of the bag outside, like a wandered stuff, even though bag was good, but because of that I think it's little heavier than this. So yeah, that's about this particular session, and keep watching. Please do subscribe, please do share. Thank you and adios.